You Google something simple like how to boil an egg, and now there's a paragraph of AI writing sitting on top of your results that you never asked for. In about a minute, I'll show you the one tap that clears it, plus the two other places this new AI is hiding on your phone. Nobody asked us if we wanted this. One day it was just there, on your phone and on mine. So let's just go fix it. Okay, so here's my phone. Now let me Google something totally normal. Okay, so I'm gonna go with let's go how long to boil an egg. And then I'll run the search, and boom, there it is. That whole paragraph up at the top, that's AI. That's not a website, that's not a person. Google's AI wrote it before the page even finished loading. I didn't ask for it, and it's sitting right in front of the real results, okay? Now, here is the trick, and it's one tap, okay? Now, look at that little row of buttons right under the search box. If you slide it sideways, you'll see one of them says web right there, okay? So now you just tap web, and boom, the AI paragraph's gone. And that's your regular list of links, back the way search used to look. Okay, now one catch. Every new search drops you back on the main tab. So the AI shows up again and you tap web again. It's more of a habit than a setting, but it's one tap and it works every single time. If that one tap was worth the trip, the subscribe button there makes sure next week's video finds you too. Quick hello if you're new here, I'm Brandon, this is Finally Get AI, plain English and no dumb questions ever. That AI answer on Google is the first of 3 places this new AI turns up on your phone. So what is it? Your phone and your apps quietly added a helper that reads what's on your screen and writes its own version on top before you even look. Picture someone new who started at your office. Nobody told you they were coming, now they're reading your mail before you do and leaving a sticky note with their short version on top. Sometimes that's handy. Sometimes their version is also wrong. And sometimes you just wanted to read your own mail. Either way, you're allowed to ask them to stop. Now, place 2 is your settings app. Let me show you mine, because this is where I have to be straight with you. Here's the honest part. On a lot of newer phones, there's a screen right here for the phone's own built-in AI. On an iPhone, new enough to have it, this row says Apple Intelligence and Siri. And there's one master switch at the very top that shuts the whole thing off in one tap. Now mine just says Siri, as you can see here. No Apple Intelligence. This phone's a little too old for Apple's newest AI, and honestly, that's okay. And that's the easiest way to check your own. You just open settings and look. If you see Apple Intelligence and Siri, you've got it, and that switch at the top turns it all off. If it just says Siri like mine, your phone doesn't have that part yet. Now on a Samsung, the screen is called Galaxy AI, and there's no single master switch, so you go down the list and turn off the ones you don't want. On other Androids, it lives under Gemini. Different names, same idea. Place 3 is my favorite, because it fixes the thing I can't fix for you, which is that every phone is different. Yours probably isn't the exact phone that I'm holding. Different maker, different year, different menus, different model. Even mine, with no Apple Intelligence, still has smaller AI helpers switched on that I never turned on. So instead of hunting through menus, we let the AI tell us where its own off switches are. Okay? Now here's what I type. I open ChatGPT, and I'm going to type this word for word. Okay? I have an iPhone 15 Plus running iOS 26.5.2 is what I believe it is. Now, if you don't know what that is, you can just go in the settings. It's just under the device settings, and it literally is just saying what version you're running. But either way, you can also just tell it the model, which is iPhone 15 or 15 Plus or 16, 17, whatever one you have, and that's totally fine too. So my phone recently started doing AI things I didn't ask for. List every AI feature that's turned on by default. Tell me in plain English what each one does and give me the exact steps to turn each one off. Also tell me what I'd lose if I turned it off. Okay. And then I hit enter. And then I wait for the full answer here. Okay. Takes a little bit. Usually it's going to search the web like it says right here. Okay. So now it popped up. Okay. So it says there's an important catch with your particular iPhone or phone. An iPhone 15 Plus cannot actually run Apple Intelligence. Okay. Apple's current requirements are iPhone 15 Pro. So if you have an iPhone 15 Plus, you do not have Apple Intelligent features. What may be confusing you is some that look or feel like AI but aren't actually Apple Intelligence itself. Okay, so like live text, visual lookup, Siri, etc. Okay. Now, if you look at that, it shows steps for my exact phone and my exact version, not a general article that might be 2 years old. And notice that I asked what I'd lose too, so I'm not switching things off blind, and I know the consequences. Now you keep what earns its keep and switch off the rest. You swap in your own phone, of course, Samsung Galaxy S25, Pixel 9, whatever's in your hand. Same message otherwise. That exact message is on a free card I made for this video, so you don't have to write it down. It's got the 3 places we just went through, the message to paste in, and what you give up by switching each one off. It's free, and it's inside the free Finally Get AI community. The link is below. The free card is called the one message that turns off the AI on your phone, and it's waiting for you inside the Finally Get AI community. You'll see the link right below this video. 1 page, the message to copy, and the 3 places to check. Now, a couple of questions that I know are coming. Does turning this off slow your phone down or break anything? No, absolutely not. Nothing breaks. On the newer iPhones that carry Apple's big AI, switching it off even hands you back a chunk of storage. Now, on an older one like mine, there's just less of it running to begin with. Will it come back on after an update? Sometimes it does, yes. A big update can switch a feature back on or even add a new one nobody warned you about. So it is worth looking at that settings screen once in a while, maybe twice a year is probably plenty. And what should you actually keep? Now that's your call, but here's mine. I keep live text where you can copy the words straight out of a photo or tap a phone number in a picture and call it. That's useful and it isn't reading my messages. I turn off anything that writes its own version on top of what I'm trying to read because I'd rather see the real words. That's my line. Yours can sit somewhere else and that's totally fine. 3 places, the web tab in Google for the AI paragraph on top of your searches, your settings app to see if your phone has Apple's big AI and switch it off if it does, and 1 message to ChatGPT when you want the exact steps for your exact phone and model. None of this is permanent and none of it is hard to change back. It's your phone, you get to decide what it does. I'll see you next Tuesday with another plain English AI tip. If you haven't joined the community yet, the link's below. Take care.